being oh wow, I kind of left this channel to kind of rot. Oh my god, bro, a lot has happened. I maybe like this video is gonna be more about just a learning lesson I kind of learned today. Is that I guess being lazy in life really just hits you hard. Like I'm 20, right? I think I made this channel at 18, 19. I think so. I'm not sure. And I kind of just realized that like if you're just like lazy, like really lazy in life, a couple months come by, okay, no problem. But life is gonna hit you as hard as it can, because today for me has been like a really like bad day. Now this is just gonna be me venting, which is whatever. But I've kind of just learned that if you're like lazy, like you don't train enough, you don't go out as much, you don't work hard enough, things are gonna fail. Like you can't be lazy when you're 20s. You just can't. Like I'm 20 and I'm learning the hard. Thank God I learned it this way, right? Like thank God I'm young. I'm 20. I learned it this way. But imagine learning this at 30 or 40. That's gonna really push me over the edge. And also, I guess if anyone else is watching this, you can also learn from me. Is that like once you hit like 16, 17, and 18, that's when like life for me started to become more interesting, because before 16 it was kind of like you live with parents, right? And then you kind of grow up in school. Either you fail school, you pass school. That doesn't really matter in life when it comes to like social life or like personal character development. I personally believe that when it comes to like life, you, most people learn at like XP points. For example, life, I guess in a nutshell, uh, it's kind of like I kind of view as a video game. Maybe because I'm like Gen Z, but it's just more easier for me to kind of just wrap my head around it. And it's essentially like like this. You live life, you go 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and the more you live life, right, the more you experience. Now, this is the XP thing I kind of figured out, is that it's not about waking up and sleeping. And let me not die. It's not about waking up or sleeping. It's about actually like doing stuff, like day to day, like your daily activities. You can't just lay in bed all day and do nothing. You just can't do that. You have to like go out and actually try something. So you can't just look at your roof, see like the white roof, and just pretend like yo it's like nothing. Like you can't just do that. You can't just you know be lazy at all. Like, you gotta do this is like what I've kind of just learned myself, and this is like how you build XP points, like trying new things out and like trying like new hobbies, like new stuff. It's like so like I learned it like I think quite recently, is that like being open to new stuff is such a vital thing to have in your 20s. You can't just, you know, keep yourself closed. You have to kind of just open and grow. You have to, for that growth within you as a person needs to develop. Like, you can't, you know, be that 10-year-old boy, 16-year-old boy who just listens and says, yeah, okay, cool. You have to kind of take initiatives. You have to grow. Like, you have to actually put yourself out there and really grow as strong and as hard as you can. You have to go. You have to push beyond your limits. Like in today's world with Gen Z, I understand the issue what men face. Like, cause I faced it too. But I feel like because we have been conditioned to live in a way where we're so used to comfort. We're so used to being lazy. We're so used to like all of these things is that when there's some type of stress or some type of thing that just goes bad or terrible, we panic, and that's, I guess, my issue with as well. If I'm just being, I guess, like more honest and authentic, is that yeah, I believe maybe we've been brought up more soft. Now that doesn't mean our previous generation failed us. I don't like to blame people. That's not really how I kind of work. I kind of work like, okay, this is the solution. Okay, go fix it. I think the solution towards this is no, like, allowing yourself to be lazy. I feel like that standard within yourself, you have to hold yourself to a certain standard. You can't just allow yourself to be like, okay, look, like, you can't just do this all day and expect. You know what I mean? It doesn't just work that way. You have to sit down, focus, listen, and I guess I'm gonna just branch off a bit. Like another important lesson I cannot learn or just learn too is that when it comes to, I guess, life, you have to, I guess, in general, face it. Like you gotta face the issue. You can't just move away or run away. You can't just, hide behind people. You can't just blame other people. You can't do that. Like as a person, you can't do that because well, once you do that, that becomes a pattern, right? Like a pattern behavior, and that gets recognized, and you get spotted out like that. I believe you have to kind of focus and kind of see your negative flaws. Like you have to see what's wrong with you as a person and change it. Now, society will say you just be you. I believe it's something different. I believe you have to really, like, you have to really look at yourself and look at a mirror and just tell yourself, like, okay, you can't do this. Like, there's just no way in hell you can't do this. And I feel like that's like the main proponent of things because I believe in general. I believe in general we cannot allow ourselves to do things because I guess because I'm like even right now I'm figuring out in my head too because like I'm with this here. I'm not a person who's like a wise person. I'm a fool. Like I'm like someone who experienced it and I'm trying to like figure out as well because I'm guessing if you listen to this like same as your age or stuff like that. But to be perfectly honest with you, like I genuinely believe you have to kind of like look at yourself and be like, okay, is the man do I want to become today, or is this the person I want to do today? It's not about who's right or wrong. It's about yourself at the end of the day because it's mainly more about you and no one else. Like there are 7.8 billion people in the world, right? And we feel and psychologically speaking, we are social creatures. Like we need each other, but at the same time, in this modernist world, we we kind of just we kind of have this perception of like we kind of have this perception of like allowing our negative flaws to come out, and I feel like that's a bad thing. Now, obviously, there are some things you can't just change by yourself. I understand that, but I'm not gonna say but I'm gonna pivot. I'm gonna say this, but there are like one or two things you can improve on your bad things, not to the perfection, but like maybe to the bit that is manageable or controllable. I guess in a better sense, to being from bad to okay to okay good. Like that's what I mean. Like there's some bad flaws. I have and other people have, and you kind of have to change that because that bad flaw isn't genetic. It's focused, internalized, and it's focused more internalized within yourself. And to kind of wrap this up, I would say this. I know I kind of been ranting, but like a summary of this video would be is that don't allow yourself to be lazy. Just don't slip into that mindset of being lazy. And second thing is that there are some bad traits we pick up on by our environment. Not genetic, because there's some genetic flaws we can't change. If you're hot tempered too easily, that might be genetic. That might be things you can't fix. And I get that. It's like trying to say to a person, yo, you got ADHD, okay. Try to get rid of the ADHD. You can't, it's genetic. Or you get it and it's there permanently, right? There are some things that you have issues that can be removed because those issues are only temporary. They're not there forever. And I feel like that's the thing that I kind of need to focus on. And yeah, that's the summary. I know this video, I don't know how long would this be, but thank you for watching, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye bye.